A bit of a win streak here coming out of last week, and are going to use that momentum, knowing they just kept getting better and better to try and grab those victories again.
And this is a confident draft from Misfits to go.
Nar just guessing, but gives himself up for the moment. I mean, he can still build that Ardent Sensor. I mean, I'm just kidding. But the Ignite, definitely wanting the power, wanting that initiation back onto Ignar, and they're already trying to utilize it. Just 7.5 minutes in, putting the wards they push forward to use and pressuring Flash Wolves.
Look at Power of Evil, he's coming in from the flank. There's TPs from both top laners.
Betty with some free shots over the wall, watching for the jump. Play back. That's Shen coming in. It's going to be a hit over onto Maxlor. Very, very low. Also on the bot side, Ignar has to flash over the wall, and looks like Misfits doesn't want everything about this just
relatively soon. And as this Rift Herald kicks off, maybe this is the window they were looking for.
A little bit of a move from Ignar. He'll try to get the first bit of vision that we see over the wall.
This would be an opportunity for Misfits to try and collapse. Flash Wolves is forcing this one.
No vision of the top laners in bot for themselves, so that's going to be a back from one. There's a Stand United coming in from MMD. Alfari teleporting in as well, and that's going to be the first one down onto Karsa, means the smite is down. And Flash Wolves are going to look to get out of this one. Alfari flashes forward to shout it out, and MMD still makes it over the wall. Maxlor wondering if he should too. Slows it in, looking to get Power of Evil something, and they are going to be able to sink their fangs in. Sword Art doing everything he can to keep MMD alive, and Power of Evil
also lets me kind of know the Flash Wolves want to get going fairly soon.
One of my favorite type of positionings, up and down on that mid lane. It means somebody is getting in a fight, and Maxlor finds
Flash Wolves bought that 5 seconds of time in the mid lane to crack that turret.
Possible initiation. Hansam right in the middle of it, instantly deleted by Maple. They're playing the Bushwhack game, and they found Misfits wandering around in the jungle. This is where Flash Wolves catapult themselves into the lead.
Those great plays and have put Flash Wolves in this position to potentially get their first win of World.
Oh, very dangerous situation for a dead Maple. He goes down immediately, and the pressure breaks now for Flash Wolves.
That's how you
rush down a bit of damage, backs off the wave, so he can
Flash
help.
Wolves has to fight
Karsa over the wall, 14-14 in smite, but it is about that feast, and it goes to Alfari. The fight ensues, and Ignar and everyone heading towards the top side for Sword Art. Alfari just tanking everything in the middle as Karsa has already fallen, and they're looking for more crowd control on the side of Flash Wolves, but are now running away from Misfits, 5 strong into the into the blue area, as now Misfits
doesn't even have flash.
Karsa looking from the side. Shots onto Maxlor. Hits onto Ignar now. They know where the HP is low, but Sword Art dies immediately. 45 seconds on the clock for Misfits to stay.
Alfari had a perfectly timed silence onto Sword Art there for that initiation.
An entire game in their favor up until now. Like we said, Flash Wolves are
bring it even.
With that miasma down, if Flash Wolves wanted to go, this would be their opportunity. Watch for Sword Art with the Shen ult. He gets hooked though.
Gotta be careful. He goes down immediately. Sword Art still doesn't get the quickness in. It's going to be Karsa trying to stop Misfits from getting into that fight, but they are still going.
And ulti onto Karsa anymore. And now Flash Wolves with their support dead. And Misfits with a great flash.
Oh, Flayed on the rocket jump. That's what he's been looking to do all game. Ignar coming out with the Thresh pick. That's 3 down for Misfits. Or I'm sorry, for Flash Wolves, and it's Misfits. Try to close the door, 8-4, 40 minutes in. Maple looking to run out of the base. He says walk this way, but Misfits doesn't even have to worry about it. The Nexus turrets are falling, and so are Flash Wolves' hope. As Misfits close the door on the Flash Wolves World's run. The quickness once again in from Sword Art, the double kill for Power of Evil. And Misfits take down Flash Wolves.
The mid-game was Misfits, but they have the shot calling and the playmaking when it mattered most. Power and Evil and Ignar stuffed Sword Art again and again. A combination of miasmas and death sentences, and they
just Baron taking power of Misfits, combined with the ability that Misfits have of just playing around the Baron. It all comes together. They secure that objective, and they ride that momentum to victory. They do not slow down, and they never give Flash Wolves an opportunity to set the fights up the way they want them.
Yeah, the story continues for Misfits right here. Going up against an 0-3 team right here, wanting to start the day off on the right foot. It didn't seem like it was there when they opt out of